We've all been there. That deadline looms and the pressure starts to build. You know you should be working, but somehow you just can't bring yourself to start. You know you should be working. The task is right in front of you, and yet, you find yourself doing anything but the work that needs to be done. But instead, you're checking your phone, organizing your desk, or getting lost in a sea of notifications. It's as if your mind is actively seeking distractions, or suddenly feeling the urge to bake a cake, clean the house, or engage in any other activity that isn't the task at hand. It's a curious phenomenon, isn't it? Procrastination, the art of delaying tasks until the last minute, is a universal struggle. It's something that affects us all, regardless of age, profession, or background. It affects students, professionals, and everyone in between. No one is immune to its grasp, and it can strike at any time. We tell ourselves, I work better under pressure, but deep down, we know it's a lie we tell ourselves to justify our inaction. It's a comforting excuse, but it doesn't hold up. Procrastination isn't just about laziness. It's a complex issue with deep roots in our psychology. It's tied to our fears, anxieties, and even our self-worth. It's a complex issue with deep roots in our psychology. We often procrastinate because we're afraid of failure, afraid of not meeting our own or others' expectations. We often procrastinate because we're afraid of failure, afraid of not meeting our own or others' expectations. This fear can be paralyzing, leading us to avoid the task altogether. Overwhelmed by the task's size, we feel daunted and unsure where to start. The sheer magnitude of the work can make it seem insurmountable. Or striving for unattainable perfection, we get caught in a cycle of endless revisions and tweaks, never feeling satisfied with our efforts. Recognizing these underlying causes is the first step towards overcoming this pervasive habit. Awareness is key to making meaningful changes. The good news is that procrastination isn't a life sentence. It's a habit that can be broken with the right strategies and mindset. You can break free from its grip. By understanding the psychology behind procrastination and implementing practical strategies, you can transform your habits. By understanding the psychology behind procrastination and implementing practical strategies, you can transform your habits and reclaim your time and productivity. You can transform your habits and reclaim your time and productivity. It's about taking small, consistent steps towards your goals. It's time to stop being a slave to procrastination and start living a life of purpose and achievement. Embrace the change, and you'll find a more fulfilling and productive life awaits you. To conquer procrastination, we must first understand the enemies we face. These foes aren't deadlines or challenging tasks, but the lurking monsters within: fear, perfectionism, and overwhelm. Fear, the most common culprit, whispers doubts in our ears. We fear failure, judgment, or even success itself. This fear paralyzes us, making us avoid the task altogether. Perfectionism, the seemingly noble pursuit of flawlessness, can be equally debilitating. We get trapped in a cycle of striving for an unattainable ideal, leading to procrastination and ironically subpar results. Overwhelm, the third monster, rears its head when we face large, complex tasks. The sheer magnitude of the project can make us feel paralyzed, leading us to delay starting at all. By recognizing these underlying causes, we can start to address them head-on. Remember, awareness is the first step to change. Once we understand what triggers our procrastination, we can develop strategies to overcome these obstacles and start building healthier habits. You've heard it before, it takes 21 days to form a habit. This idea has been popularized in self-help books and motivational talks for years. But what does it really mean to form a habit in this time frame? While the exact time frame may vary from person to person, the principle holds true. The key is consistency and repetition. By engaging in a behavior repeatedly over a set period, we can start to rewire our brains. This process helps us replace old unproductive patterns with new, more beneficial ones. It's not just about doing something for 21 days, it's about creating a new neural pathway that makes the behavior automatic. The 21-day challenge is about more than just willpower. It's about understanding how habits work and using that knowledge to our advantage. It's about creating a system that supports your goals. This means setting up your environment and routines in a way that makes it easier to stick to your new habit. Start by identifying a specific area where you want to overcome procrastination. This could be something like completing assignments on time, tackling a work project, or finally organizing your closet. Choose one area to focus on initially, so you don't spread yourself too thin. Next, break down your chosen task into smaller, more manageable steps. This makes the task less daunting and more achievable. For example, if your goal is to organize your closet, start by sorting out one section at a time. Maybe today you focus on shoes, tomorrow on clothes, and the next day on accessories. Remember, the goal is to create momentum, not to overwhelm yourself. Small, consistent actions are more effective than trying to do everything at once. Each day, focus on completing one small step towards your goal. This keeps you moving forward and builds a sense of accomplishment. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small they may seem. Consistency is key. Each small victory reinforces your new habit and motivates you to keep going. Commit to taking action every single day, even if it's just for a few minutes. The act of showing up and doing something, no matter how small, is what builds the habit. Remember, progress, not perfection, is the goal. It's okay to have off days or make mistakes. What's important is that you get back on track and keep moving forward. Over time, these small, consistent actions will compound, leading to significant changes in your behavior and ultimately helping you break free from the procrastination cycle. The journey may be challenging, but the rewards are well worth the effort. One of the most effective weapons in your arsenal against procrastination is effective time management. It's not just about filling every minute of your day with tasks, but about making conscious decisions on how to spend your time. This means understanding your priorities and focusing on what truly matters. No, we're not talking about cramming more tasks into your already packed schedule. Instead, it's about creating a balanced approach that allows you to manage your workload without feeling overwhelmed. It's about quality over quantity. We're talking about being intentional with your time and prioritizing what truly matters. This involves setting clear goals and breaking them down into manageable steps. By doing so, you can ensure that your efforts are aligned with your long-term objectives. Enter the Eisenhower Matrix, a simple yet powerful tool that helps you categorize your tasks based on urgency and importance. This matrix allows you to visually organize your tasks, making it easier to see what needs immediate attention and what can be scheduled for later. By dividing your to-do list into 4 quadrants, urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and neither urgent nor important, you gain clarity on where to focus your energy. This method helps you to avoid the trap of constantly reacting to urgent tasks, and instead, allows you to be proactive and neither urgent nor important. You gain clarity on where to focus your energy. The key is to prioritize tasks in the important but not urgent quadrant. These are the tasks that, while not demanding immediate attention, are crucial for your long-term success and personal growth. The key is to prioritize tasks in the important but not urgent quadrant. These are the activities that contribute to your long-term goals and values, but often get pushed aside due to their non-urgent nature. By focusing on these tasks, you can make steady progress towards your bigger objectives. These are the activities that contribute to your long-term goals and values, but often get pushed aside due to their non-urgent nature. By dedicating time to these tasks, you prevent them from becoming urgent and overwhelming later on. This proactive approach helps you stay ahead of deadlines and reduces stress. By dedicating time to these tasks, you prevent them from becoming urgent and overwhelming later on. This not only helps in managing your current workload, but also sets a foundation for future success. You become more efficient and effective in handling your responsibilities. Remember, effective time management isn't about doing more, it's about doing what matters most. It's about making smart choices that align with your goals and values. By focusing on what truly matters, you can achieve a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction. By mastering this skill, you can overcome the feeling of being overwhelmed and take control of your time and your life. You will find yourself more organized, less stressed, and more in tune with your personal and professional goals. Effective time management is your ultimate weapon against procrastination.